This year, I'm recommending to my team that we read these 6 books. It's a book every 2 months. I don't think it's unrealistic. Let's dive into what they are. The Emotionally Healthy Leader by Peter Scazzero. How transforming your inner life will deeply transform your church, your team, and your world. Peter argues that it's impossible to be spiritually mature while remaining emotionally immature. And in this book, he outlines the inner life first, talking about your past, your shadow self, your marriage, Sabbath, rest, the private areas of your life, and how they impact the public areas, how building teams, creating legacies, and making wise, fearless decisions come out of what you do in the private. The next book is The Common Rule by Justin Earley. Justin in this book takes an ancient monastic practice called the Rule of Life, where you take spiritual disciplines and allot time for them in your calendar, and brings it into the modern age. He outlines in here key daily practices and weekly practices that you can do to become more present in your reality and present with God as well. Next book is Hearing God by Dallas Willard. This is not just an amazing prayer book, but it's also a leadership book if you understand the principles within. Dallas in this book helps you look at prayer not just as a one-way monologue, but as a conversation. How to be more contemplative in your prayer life will help you as a leader develop some discernment in your life. Next book is Everyone Communicates, View Connect by John Maxwell. In this book, John talks about how to distinguish yourself as a speaker, so you're not just exchanging information, but you're actually exchanging an influential movement in someone's life. The next book is Multipliers by Liz Wiseman. If this year you want to become a better coach of people, or if you want to develop that trait in your team, this is a fantastic read for you. It helps actually you be able to see how answering all the questions, doing everything alone, and can actually be a bottleneck for your team, and how the best leaders make those people around them smarter. They use their intelligence to teach people how to do things, and it doesn't add extra work to them. It actually helps your team work better. Death by Meeting by Patrick Lencioni. Lencioni argues in this book that meetings are actually one of the most important parts of a workplace. However, they often lack certain things like drama and clear structure. He, in the first half, identifies for you a fun story and fable in which people are hating the meetings they're part of, but they develop some skills at the end to love meetings. And then at the second half of the book, he breaks it down to very practical steps. So those are some of the books we're reading in 2026. Let me know if you've read any of these or if you have any recommendations for more. As always, grace and peace.